Hey, this is PyjamaPrime, talking at you about something that has had me in arguments with various friends of mine on Facebook. It is the issue of Marvel Transformers, crossovers in general. But but I'm going to talk about Marvel because they're the ones I own and they're the ones I like. I don't like Star Wars. Um, any arguments you may have with any complaints you may have about the Star Wars figures, I will also. And they just don't look good. But Marvel I like because Marvel Transformers, such as Iron Man and his War Machine repaint, Venom and his son repaint, Carnage, which I got today, along with my War Machine, which I showed you earlier. Spider-Man, Human Torch, Black Spider-Man repaint, and the new Captain America and and Thor, and Wolverine. That's the line, plus a strange combiner of Spider-Man and Iron Man, which is not out yet, and I don't know if I'm gonna get it, but that's beside the point. Marvel Transformers have gotten a lot of shit, a lot of crap about them. Just some general complaints that I I could complain about. I like to try and ignore them because I personally adore them. They are to me they are the love child of Peter Cullen and Stan Lee. If they had some gay sex and somehow they produced a baby, it would be Marvel Transformers. In fact, I have theories about that actually happening. Don't ask. Alright. So, there's some complaints, and I'm here to sort of diffuse them. Making a point that Marvel Transformers are just as capable of being a good line as Universe. So, there are some complaints, as I said, about Marvel and their Transformers. So I'm gonna just kind of compare those complaints and those issues with the figures with Universe figures that have the same issues. So first off, we have bad repaints, such as Grey Hulk here. The blue on the shoulders and hands and lower arms is not good. I don't like it. And I'm sure the various people who do like Marvel Transformers agree. There's some blue on some wiring and shit like that on the figure as well, which isn't bad. Like, still, it's blue on a gray when he didn't have blue on him. Anything, if you're trying to say maybe his blood was blue, he's not Vulcan. I guess his blood was gray. His blood is green now, since he is green. If you've read World War Hulk, you'll know that. Or any recent Hulk issues, where he gets the snot beaten out of him. So, generally not, I don't like this repaint, but I have it anyway, obviously. He's not the greatest, but I own it. So, on the new Universe side, I can't think of a lot of bad repaints. Well, other than he's technically a Cybertron figure, but Universe Roadbuster. He was compared by PIA with BotCon Springer. And he commented that these Roadbuster's paint apps were kind of just sploshed on. And I kind of agree. Maybe he'll look better with the upgrade pack if I ever buy that, which I intend to. But there's much more detail to Springer's paint job than with Roadbuster's. Now I'm not necessarily saying this is bad repaint, it's just worse. Or it's just not good compared to Springer. or I guess, or maybe even Cybertron Defense Hotshot, which this is a repaint of. Okay. Crappy design, and just too much kibble. Exhibit M for Marvel. Spider-Man. Wheels here, a la Energon RC, I believe. Wheels here, and everything here, just put onto his back. Lame. I like the chest going up and down, kind of thing. His articulation in his legs isn't that great, because that's the extent that it can go to. It can straighten out a little bit, but you got a big hole in his leg, so that's pretty much how you keep him. And he doesn't bend any further. Like his leg bends further a little bit, but not much. Doesn't really help. And then, yeah. And then Exhibit U for Universe Galvatron. We all know exactly what I'm talking about. These legs are stupid. You can hardly stand them up. You gotta like try a million times, a million versions of how to stand them up. Giant turret for an arm, which isn't very posable. That's about the extent of what it does. His lower arm does more, but still it's not much. He can kind of salute as if to say he's a Nazi. Sorry to all the Jews out there who are watching this. And then there's the open hand. Seriously. Should have put a closed fist. And his alt mode. Well, the tank isn't bad, but the supposed cannon mode, where you turn the turret around and take out these feet thingies, these things, from here, and put them in and just stand them on that. That's lame. Probably the worst universe figure ever so far. Pointless, just pointlessness. People have just said that there's no point to them. That they should be scrapping these Marvel universe or Marvel Transformer figures and putting in and making more universe figures, which I want more universe figures. I say scrap the Star Wars Transformers because they're not good. But on not necessarily universe side, but Legends. I hate Legends. The only universe Legends I will ever buy will be Wheelie and maybe Cosmos. Maybe Warpath. Just because I don't think that they're going to get another figure. I have a feeling. But what's the point of getting Legends? They're not that posable, except for some of the except for the universe I just mentioned. But yeah, this movie Megatron has leg articulation, like moves the hip, but it doesn't bend at the waist. You gotta rotate this around to. You can't even move them at the side. Move these arms to the side at all. They're only up and down, only around. Lame. What else? I don't know. What else? Legends are pointless. I think that's it. That's all I can think of until someone argues with me about someone, Clint, argues with me about this, which he will. He said he will. Don't know if he actually has the guts to do it. um, so, I know it's not a great argument that I've made. I think I kind of made a slight point. So this is PyjamaPrime talking at you later, and think about it. Like, really, they're relatively accurate. Buy them if you love Marvel. Buy them if you love Transformers. Just buy them. If you have some extra money. Talking at you later.